What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Motivated Minds. I am Coach Damone.
I'm DJ NS.
Coach Q.
What up? How y'all doing, man?
I'm good, man.
That's what's up.
To live to see another day, man.
Definitely.
And as I get older, I learn to cherish the days, cherish the time that I have. So, yeah, I'm enjoying my days. Be happy when my boys come back, but...
Yeah. Couple weeks?
About a couple weeks, yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to have that freedom, though, huh?
It was for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, it's maybe about a week, but you get used to routine. And
I got you.
A certain way.
I start messing.
You realize you got time, too much time.
Yeah.
And what I do, you know, or you want to get on the boys, ain't nobody here. Just it's good at first, but you get used to routine.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. So quick thing. I mean, we ain't done this before, but I was wondering, have you guys ever really thought about how your mental health is daily? Like, how do you feel every day? Like, we rarely as men talk about our own mental health. What we gonna do mentally ourselves? Are we actually dealing with it, or are we just pushing it to the side? Like, how's your mental health right now? Like, how do you really feel?
Well, me, honestly, for myself, I feel like my mental health is scary, because I'm happy and I'm okay, but I'm at a place where there's not much that I'm not willing to do. You know what I mean? To make sure, you know, my family's good and the kids are good. So I'm just more thinking about where I'm trying to get to compared to where I am now. I mean, I'm in an okay place now. I think it depends on the time of day and what's going on during that day, because it might be there are moments where I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, life could be a whole lot different. Not that I want it to be, it's just you start to reflect. When you got time and it's quiet, you don't think about nothing but old memories and things like that. So, yeah, some days are good, but some days, you know, I'll be wanting to call somebody, you know, but I'm like, I'll be okay. You get to the point, you know what? I'll be okay. And that's how it usually ends for me, and I move on.
I feel you. Mentally, man, I feel like I'm fine. You know, we all have those times, and then I try to just switch it to some positive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I know we all have, I try not to overthink too, you know what I'm saying, and think too much. And if I am thinking a lot, I try to think positive. I try to find something to focus on, what I want to. So, you know, I don't know if it was you guys I was talking about, though, but like my mom, she big on meditation. You know, she like me to start my day with that, and I try to start my day with that, you know. Try not to rush to cut the phone on and stuff, and just try to think, you know, mentally, just try to clear my thoughts and try to take all that negative energy. If I have anything, whatever happened yesterday that bothered me, today a new day, I try to push that way on, you know what I'm saying? And then try to just move forward, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, meditation do help, though. I don't know if y'all ever got down with it, you know. I do that. And then I like to not, I think my schedule helps me a lot, like my work schedule, because I don't have to wake up and go. So I don't start work till 2 o'clock in the evening, so it give me time to kind of soak in and get my thoughts together. Mm-hmm. Then I start my day kind of, hopefully clear-minded. You know, things happen in between then that can kind of try to throw you off or try to, you know what I'm saying? But I try to keep my mental strong, you know. I try to be positive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand. That's me too. I try to stay positive about everything as much as I can. You got to find the good in everything. Mm-hmm. Everything has something positive coming out of it. Mm-hmm. So that's my focus. Is I wake up in the morning, have my quiet moment to myself, and then get ready for work. Mm-hmm. That's my daily. Wake up, have a silent moment, relax, think about whatever needs to be thought about, and then start my day.
Yeah.
And end it the same way.
Yeah.
Before I go to sleep, silent moment for a few minutes, think about what happened, and just get it out the way. That way tomorrow is new.
I got a question off of that. how long could you guys go, being away from your family? Whether it's work, whether it's just you have to have that time, just how long, like figure out, the boys been away from summer, and it's really about 2 weeks. I'm like, man, I miss these boys. But yeah,
that's a challenge for me. Because to be honest, I probably haven't been away from my wife or my son no longer than a week, if that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably not even that, to be honest. Maybe a week at that, though. So yeah, it will be a challenge for a long time, especially wifey. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Wifey going for, I wouldn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll starve and everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my son could probably be gone for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna miss him, and but wifey, oh yeah, 3 days I'm looking for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah, I think 3-4 days sound like the sweet spot. Like,
yeah.
At that point, it's just like, man, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation. I'd rather go back home.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
I ain't trying to be away no more. So yeah, I think 3 or 4 is it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a good spot.
It's a challenge. Like, I'm sure because you've been in the service before, so you had to be away from your family, moms, and like when I went to Trinidad, was out there 6 months, to meet the family on my father's side. But leaving my mom's, the family on my mother's side, I didn't have no kids. I was single during the time, but just missing moms, her cooking, my brother and them. I wasn't able to call because I'm overseas, so I wasn't able to call them, because that was expensive. I had to get calling cards. So yeah, missing simple stuff like Pizza Hut that you couldn't get there, that we so used to having these type of foods and stuff.
Yeah.
And that really what brought me back too, But yeah, moms. Okay. I was missing moms. Like 6 months was a long time to be away from my mom.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dang.
During that time, I was 18 years old, So imagine 6 months away from wifey or my son. That'd be a challenge, Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be too much.
Yeah, definitely. So I can only imagine, like, when you're in the service, I know it's a job you got to do, but damn, that's a hard job.
Yeah, one of my best friends, he just left his family. And he's away from them, right? He's been away from them for about 3 weeks, I think it is. 3 weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks now. And his daughter's 3, I think.
Okay.
Struggling.
Yeah, especially that young of age.
Struggling.
Yeah. The reason I said I could probably do a couple weeks for my son because his age he is, Right now I'm fighting him to kick it with me because he want to dodge and go on the phone and do his own thing. So, it'll make it easier now. But when he was little, he was chasing me everywhere I went. I go in the kitchen, he follow me. Now I'm trying to follow him like, bro, can we kick it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely done flip-flopped a little bit.
Yeah.
I got a question also. It's popping up, but can you guys think of a movie or maybe in a book that you read that either inspires or encourages fatherhood? What's one? Because I got one in my head I'm thinking about, like, man, that's inspiring. I like seeing that. You know what I mean?
Well, one of my favorite books, I wouldn't say it inspired father, but it just inspired, like, it's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You ever seen?
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of my favorite ones. Yeah. And it's a good book, and so I say that. And it just teach you about, just trying to, generational wealth in a sense, you know what I'm saying? To where it's further than me, further than him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I think that's a dope book. And definitely something.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It'd probably be what's the one with Will Smith and his son?
I was just gonna say that too. As far as the movie, Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, that's another one. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That father's love ain't no joking.
Yeah, that is a dope one. That is a real good one.
Sure. Boys in the Hood for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
okay.
They had a moment in there too.
Yeah, like sitting in the kitchen, right? Cutting his hair. You know what I mean? Some moments like that.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, you ain't really understand, but when you're older, just those type of moments that you get that, may not have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's one of my all times.
Okay.
All times. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think the movie was the same one as Coach D's. The Pursuit of Happiness is probably one of the ones that I can think of as far as touched in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is there anybody else?
Now, if you're talking an individual's relationship, like I watched. Everybody know I'm a fan of Kobe Bryant, and I watched his relationship with his daughters. Those relationships were amazing.
Yeah.
So if we watching an individual and their relationship, whether it be when they sitting sideline of the court and he explaining stuff to her, or she asking him questions, are they just walking and he holding hand, like just that whole father-daughter relationship is always amazing to watch.
Way. It's you can see it. It's going back and forth the same way.
Yeah, I feel y'all.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite relationships to really pay attention to as far as father-daughters. Because I see Jay-Z's, but I see some of the other guys, but theirs was more of everything was an interaction. It wasn't just, hey, I'm talking to you, or hey, let's just sit here and go and see and be seen. It was a relationship where we conversating back and forth, and I'm not worried about everybody around us. We having this conversation and talking about what's going on right here, right now, and I'll get to them later. So, yeah.
You know who relationship I liked? I don't know if y'all was watching at Run's house back in the day, but I like the relationship he had with all his kids. You know what I'm saying? I like how he fathered. You know what I'm saying? I like how he.
Whose house?
Yeah. Still being a holy figure in the house, but he also was still a dad with swag. You know what I'm saying? I felt he was cool, and he kind of was able to relate to different situations and stuff. And
yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Because reality TV, it wasn't really a whole lot. I think it was really starting to pop off during that time.
Yeah.
I forget what we was watching. About how, reality TV first started. But there's some pioneers in there. When it comes to like game shows like Survivor, things like that. I know people mention the Kardashians, but I would say they are part of pioneers in that, where you show how you live, and people really thought that's really how they. It's another show, but yeah.
But Ron, that felt like.
Well, yeah, 'cause she was really cooking.
Was real.
She was cooking.
Yeah.
Like that felt like their life for real.
Yeah.
Like the Kardashians, you're like,
They want you to see this.
Yeah. There's some stuff they're not showing us.
Yeah.
How you really feel? Because them girls be going at each other.
Yeah.
You know they do.
Definitely.
So
Yeah, I think every house is a challenge, you know what I'm saying, in their own way. It could be different than your house, different in your house, but every house is a challenge, So, yeah, definitely,
Yeah, it really comes back to how you run your house.
Exactly.
And that's not just with your family, it's with anybody that walks in your door.
Yeah.
For real.
Like for me, my rule, you walk in my house, you greet everybody in my house.
Yeah.
Everybody that's there, greet them all. You don't skip nobody. We greet everybody that come in. That's the welcoming. That's the only way. For you come in and you don't want to greet people, then
you got the wrong house.
Yeah.
You might as well go back out. It's the family house. Everybody family here when they come in this house.
Yeah, I feel that.
So that gotta be a rule. I know people got a rule. Oh, no shoes in my house or whatever, but that's mine.
Yeah.
Well, what would be yours? I know you just now
getting in there.
Getting to that point where you got your own for yourself.
Rules?
For a guest.
Well, I don't see myself being like, you get your own food. It's in there. It's your house. I want people to feel like they can live there. It's very possible that they can possibly live there, and it'd be okay. That's what I would like to try to make them feel. I don't know how you make that a rule.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
That's it. That's your rule.
Yeah.
Come in this house, you make yourself at home.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
I'm not finna fix your plate. I'm not finna go get you no soda.
Nah.
It's in the fridge, bro.
It's in there. Yeah, when you ready. Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
I never thought about that. I don't really have a rule, but definitely when people come through, I want them to have a good time. Definitely can't nobody, you be disrespectful, you gotta go, right away, you know.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, I guess, the rule, but I never thought about it because I'm selective who comes to the crib, so it's not gonna be nobody on that, even that energy, you know what I'm saying? So they already know to be respectful. They know I'm a family man. They know I got a wife, I got a son. So we can't just come and act like you act on the street. You know what I'm saying? If you act that way on the street, more than likely if you do, I'm not even inviting you to the house.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to take that chance, but definitely, if you come to the house, I'm already feeling you solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you, respectable, Oh, my main thing, don't steal. I don't give a shit if it's a penny on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't take that. It's not yours. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. That's probably my rule. There we go. I got a rule.
You go.
You don't touch shit that don't belong to you at my house.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't buying nothing.
Everything's already found in
If
this
it ain't yours, don't touch it. You want to check something out? Ask. You know what I'm saying?
Great
So yeah, that's the rule right there for real. But I like company though. You know what I'm saying? And but definitely got to be selective though who you invite to the crib, man. You don't know who looking around, who's peeping, like what you looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, you want to be selective with that, especially when you got the family there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we was younger and it was just us, no kids at the house with us, then we take that chance of letting certain people pull up. We just meeting, but with the family and the kids there, nah.
I'm gonna protect this house.
Yeah, definitely.
What about a rule that you struggle with growing up in your own household? Not that you just didn't like it. Maybe you just struggle with it. Always following that rule.
Like that moms gave us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of struggle.
I think mine was curfew. I think that was one of my biggest ones. And it got to the point where, like, even at 17, 18, still had a curfew. So it got to the point where I'm the only one downstairs in the house. Everybody else rooms upstairs. Okay. Everybody go to bed. I'm out my window.
Yeah,
I'm gone. Take the screen out. I'm go.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a few hours.
That was probably one of mine too. Maybe the curfew, not being able to bring a shorty through when I want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I started liking girls at probably like 12. And definitely moms wasn't allowing that. Then if somebody did come through, we got to chill with everybody. Like, it wasn't taking nobody to the room. Even if you don't plan to just want to just go in the room and watch TV, not happening at mom's house. So, that's a rule I wasn't crazy about. We had phone rules too, like certain times. I like to talk on the phone even now. So she'd shut the phone down at certain times. I didn't like that. Yeah. And back in those days, you have a home phone. So she was able to just unplug it out of one room and plug it in another one where you don't have no access to it,
Oh, shut it down.
Shut it down. So that was that part, But yeah, man. And I can understand our kids, but I feel like I'm more, what's the word I want to say, lenient than my mom is. She was way more strict than I am, But we have to be too. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different.
Yeah. But that still come back to the fact that we didn't have no phones. Like, we couldn't just pick up a phone and call people and just talk.
Exactly.
We got to come see you. Like, that's the only way we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So I got to get out the house to come see you.
True.
What was yours?
I got a couple.
Uh-oh.
And the second one is not necessarily a rule. All right, so the first one. So we all had chores growing up. And then the rule was if you didn't do your chores all the way right, you half did it, or something wasn't right, you'll get more time. Maybe you might get another week. So like for me, the kitchen was probably the worst for me. Cause I always left something. Either I didn't sweep, or something on the counter I didn't pick up. It was always something.
Yeah.
Or somebody late night come eat something, and someone on the counter, Mama go in there. You didn't finish the counter. See the dishes up on here. I did it. So it got bad. These weeks that added on end up in months. I had the kitchen like 6 months straight growing up. It was just my job. I got the kitchen, and it's not on purpose. I just always forget something.
Yeah.
So that's that one. The other one was I lied a lot growing up, and I might have broke something, didn't say nothing, let somebody else get in trouble, put a hole in the wall. You know it's one of your brothers, so he was probably, I don't know, yeah, so I'm guilty of allowing, some of my brothers get in trouble growing up because I didn't confess to something that I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, being honest up front. I struggled with that growing up because I didn't want to get in trouble. Whoopings hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like going outside. I hated being in the house while everybody's outside and you watching through that window like, man, I know I need to be out here.
Yeah.
So there's some stuff I just kept to myself.
I feel you.
Yeah. So that's my confession.
We had the house though. That was like, as soon as we get out of school, first thing Saturday morning, everybody's in front of our house. Every kid in the neighborhood waiting on us to come out.
Yeah.
That we had the spot, like growing up, our whole childhood.
Everywhere we went.
Every house we lived in.
And we lived in like 20 houses. I mean, we moved like almost every year we moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never lied with that.
Yeah.
Shoot, I went to 4 different high schools.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I technically went to 2 middle schools, but one of them I went to 2 times.
Okay.
So I went to one, left, went to another one, came back, went to the same one.
Okay.
Like we moved.
Yeah, that's probably why I know the area so well, because we moved a lot. So we drove from different places, so we know how to get around for sure. Just because of that.
Yeah.
In different places.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't even think about that. I sure didn't think about how much we moved growing up.
We know how to move. We can pack a truck.
Oh yeah.
We can pack a truck.
I feel that.
Yeah,
That's why we were so good at Tetris.
We seen it done. And still got room.
Man.
But it didn't bother y'all then, though, huh? Like you didn't really.
Nah, cause like I was just saying, every time, for some reason, kids congregate in front of our house. Like that's always been the thing.
Yeah.
Like we always outside playing. We always playing football in front of the house.
Yeah.
Neighbors inviting us down to play basketball in front of their house. Like it's always been like that.
Okay.
So the moving part at first was like, oh man, we moving.
We got more. Yeah.
But then you get to the point where all right, well, we moving, so we gonna find some new friends.
Yeah.
Because again, that goes back to the same thing. Ain't no cell phones. We ain't keeping in touch with none of them old friends.
Yeah.
So we move. We gotta make new friends.
Yeah, I made new friends.
And the way for us to make new friends is all of us go outside and play, and then everybody just
come
right to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so,
dang, that's a real thing.
But that was growing up. Our pops he was big on making the kids around us happy, making sure we were all having fun, making sure everybody was fed. Like, he would take his last and go get everybody food. Any kids that's there, everybody's eating.
Yeah.
Everybody's laughing and joking and having fun. So I think that's where we got it from, though. Because that's why we give back so much now.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it was just instilled in us watching him do it. I mean, at least me, I really didn't think about it as much.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think about, oh, he's giving back, oh, he's doing this, that. No. It's like, we just having fun.
Yeah.
But now, like, now that that he's passed on is like it really made me think about some of the stuff that he did.
Yeah, you look around. Not a lot of people doing that are involved in that way. Yeah.
It's crazy how our childhood affects our adult. Like, same way I move, and I try to explain to my son, and just so he, especially when he was younger, and he didn't really understand the reason I moved the way I do. But he's starting like I'm just the way y'all are when it comes to the youth, especially because I grew up without a father. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, like, if you see a lot of the kids that's under me, they the ones that's what drives me to them, just knowing that there's no man in their life. So I feel like, okay, let me see what I can do to kind of, you know what I'm saying, be there for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like, I done had, like I tell Neil, he don't, and I hope he never know what this is like. You know what I'm saying? But I done had situations where a kid not liking me and he want to fight me or whatnot, and after school he pull up with his dad. Not the dad is fighting, but that's who in his corner. Like I told Neil one time, man, I had to fight this dude till like I pretty much, because I'm serving him. His dad wasn't happy with it. He kept letting this dude rest up, make him fight me again. I didn't have no father to say, no, this is it. My son, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there. I fought this dude. We had maybe, no exaggeration, maybe 15 rounds, nonstop, because his father wasn't happy until he felt that he had, and that's really, to be honest, I had to kind of like, I let him get some, just to like let it be over, because I knew that he wasn't stopping that. But that always affect me, bro, like still to this day, knowing that, and it's been, that he had his father like that to just, and pull it up and made us get down, made us continue to get down. I didn't have nobody, but I wasn't scared. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But that type of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? When I meet people like that, I never want them to feel that type of way or experience that type of, And like I tell Neil, like it used to, like, and I just try to make him feel for other people. Like it used to, when I used to hear my friends saying, Dad, it used to kind of eat me up sometimes, because that was a word I had never said until I was like 19, 18 till I met my dad for the first time. I never called no man dad or pops, none of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but when you go to your homie's house, or they dad, and that's what I wanted him to understand. He probably got homies that don't have a relationship with their father, and when they hear, you know what I'm saying, it can, so I try to be there on that end, especially if I know that you don't have a male role model in your life. I don't want you to ever have to go fight somebody without having somebody in your corner. If that's the case, we don't promote that, but growing up and back in our days, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that situation, y'all fighted, y'all was friends. Me and the dude was friends after that too, though. It wasn't like I hated him. I just hated the situation that there was nobody in my corner. I'm not gonna get my moms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And by that time, older brothers, they doing their thing. They older, So, yeah, man, that's the struggle, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, so that was my thing. And that's what I see young men that don't have, especially if they good kids, too. You know what I'm saying? If they not gone yet and they got potential, definitely want to step in that situation and see what I can do to just keep them focused and let them know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they'll man up, and then they'll be that father that they didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So, But certain kids that don't have that, they don't understand it either, though, man. It's definitely a misconnect. I can see the difference in the kids that do have. Not saying nothing wrong. It's a great thing, but I can see the misconnect in the ones that don't. Some of them got to learn earlier, you know what I'm saying, than the ones that had the fathers on how to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I was thinking about a little certain, like when we was talking about the chores and stuff, and like certain things, I kind of had to step, like I was telling, I had to be the man of the house. My brothers, he 15 years apart than me. So, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I was 10,
that's big,
long gone.
Yeah.
So I feel like I gotta be the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? So certain things, I wouldn't dare look at moms do that these kids is okay saying they moms do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was different though, but that's us. We the man of the house. They not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a difference though. Like certain things. Not saying nothing wrong with my son, but he don't know because he haven't had to step up as early as we had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as being a man in the house, starting to do certain things. Just the other day or a couple weeks ago, my older brother, something I should have did, and I haven't yet, but he pulled Neil to the side, taught Neil how to change the tire. But I think about it, he the one probably taught me. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's nice that he taught Neil,
cool.
you know.
That's cool.
But that's something I should have done though. But being that I've had to step up and I'm still feeling the man, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like I'm the man, I need them to start knowing like, yo, when I step away, bam.
What up, fellas? So I got a question for y'all. And this is a good question.
Okay.
What does it take to have a successful relationship? And that's with your partner and with just people around you. What is something or some things that it take to make that successful?
I say trust. I can't have a relationship with my partner or nobody if I don't trust them.
Okay.
I think that's what's keep me and my wife relationship strong is trust. We don't have none of that type of. We're not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? We trust each other. You know, we respect each other, and that build our relationship. That's how we able to. You know, I was just talking about the other times, another podcast that I'm on that. When me and my wife do have a disagreement, it's over business. You know what I'm saying? And that could be because I'm too hard in it on that, you know, or maybe that's okay, but it's never nothing to do with trust or disrespect. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to each other, it's mainly business. So I think any relationship, if we can trust each other, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like even when it comes to sports and what y'all do, you know, the teammates got to trust the other person to be able to, you know what I'm saying, follow the game plan or, you know, to make that basket, whatever it is. Like I got my trust in that he gonna handle that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna close it out, or he gonna at least do his best to try to. You know what I'm saying? So I say trust for me. You know,
I'm with you on that trust. If I to add something to it, I would say developing a bond.
Okay.
Whether business, you know, within your own family, any relationship, you gotta spend some time together. You have to do things with each other to understand each other a little bit more too. That helps build that trust as well, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I say trust is always one. I think my other one is communication. And it's not just verbal communication, it's physical communication, it's emotional communication. So I think communication, being able to talk and be yourself, and there's no stress, there's no drama, there's no built up tension. It's I walk in the door and I can be me. That type of communication. I walk in the door and we can say hi. We can hug if we want. We can do however our relationship is. As far as that part, you can do that. Communication with my fellas when it's coming to the business side, same thing. When we see each other, we communicate right away. We may not say nothing, but I guarantee you, even if you having a bad moment, when we see each other, that handshake, that high five, that hug, that's communication.
That's communication. Yeah, that's communication.
So it's still communication, it's just a different form. So I'd say trust, and then I would top that with the communication.
You know what? Since you said that kind of opened the communication, opened up one for me as well. And I think it's probably kind of like the same, but different. I think along with the trust for me is understanding. Because once you understand any partner, if it's a partner in business or your relationship partner, I think understanding is, and I think that's what some people don't have that understanding, and they'll force a relationship without understanding the person, then realize like, this ain't really, but you didn't understand how the person moved. Say for instance me, I'm gonna use myself as an example, and one thing, when I met my wife, I'm the same as I am. I like to move around. You know what I'm saying? Especially we didn't have no kids, so I bounce at different friends' house, somebody have something going on, I'm pulling up. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I will bounce around, and that's understanding my wife. She wasn't that type of way that move as much as me. I'm the one like, yo, let's go to this barbecue, let's go to this function. You know what I'm saying? So that was the understanding that we got in the beginning, and that was something that she liked about me, I guess, you know, because we done had this conversation that she was in like, dang, you keep moving, you know what I'm saying? You always want to do something. You know, she was used to sitting around. Maybe that was cool, but she enjoyed it, and she had to understand that I like to move around, so she knew that to be in a relationship with this guy, he gonna always be trying to make a move, you know. So now as we 20 years in, we share the understanding, like, because I had people that come at me and be like, yo, man, your wife don't, like, no, because this is how I was in the beginning, you know. And that's the understanding we had, that, you know, her husband like to do things, I got a lot of friends, and I want to pull up on them, you know what I'm saying? I want to have a relationship with everybody. I miss my homies and be like, yo, let me, you know, and she's okay with that family, whoever, you know. So that's the understanding we have. A lot of people wouldn't understand that, though. Like, not on top of with work, partying. If somebody hit me up for something outside, I feel like I want to party too, because I party doing, you know. She had that understanding. Most people like, man, this dude, like, don't y'all just want to chill? Don't you? We chill when we ain't got nothing to do, but right now we get, you know. So that's just the understanding part, because I have seen some relationships start off like that, but then it's like, you know, they didn't have that understanding, like, this is the way that person gonna move. Now, if I was moving disrespectfully, if I was just out in the streets, running the streets, that's a difference. Yeah. I'm just trying to, you know, interact with my friends and family and just, you know, not forget about nobody. I like to pull up on people, you know what I'm saying? And she understand that, and that's the understanding. I'm more so than her, you know. She do have her friends she definitely gonna pull up on, but I want to pull up on everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the understanding we got, and if we didn't, I could see where the confusion would come, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know. So I think understanding. I'm sorry for taking it to there, but definitely, you know, how we were saying trust and understanding. You know, understanding the way your partner move. How even us, as we all know how we move. You know what I'm saying? And we all understand that, you know. Yeah. But if we had the misunderstanding, that's where the conflicts would be like, yo, what, you know what I'm saying? Everybody respect everybody's situation, as far as the family, as far as work, you know what I'm saying? Outside of this, we all have a goal to make this pop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we had that understanding that we gonna reach it, you know what I'm saying, with each other, and we gonna figure it out, you know. So yeah, definitely understanding, man. And you know, I think that's a big one. I like that. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Just understanding how everybody move, and you know, everybody. I feel we all have a role. You know what I'm saying? And we all figuring it out, you know what I'm saying? And it's all gonna fit us the way it should be. You know, we all gonna play our role the way we have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that understanding go right with communication.
Yeah. That's where it brung it off. For you saying that, the communication part would made the understanding come. Yeah. But I said, yeah, that makes a lot of sense as well, you know.
And then going into it with the roles, like, a lot of people don't understand what their role in that relationship is.
True.
You know what I mean? They are, maybe they don't know what they actually bring, you know, to that relationship. Or they're not having an understanding on what that other person means to the relationship, because they're focused on something else. And they are not being on the same page with that other person. How do you get there, though? Let's say, a lot of times, certain relationships, it's not equal. Somebody's doing more work in the relationship, you know, or it's not always equal. How do you make it equal? Or
you don't.
Or you just...
There's no such thing as an equal relationship.
Right?
You're not.
It's the understanding and the roles that you play.
Exactly. It's
and like
understanding my role, doing my part.
In the communication, too.
In the communication, yeah.
Yep.
So if we working together and whatever happens today, you just not feeling like talking as much, then we understand. We've already communicated, because, like I said, verbal, physical communication. We just gonna step up and do our part. So, I mean, everything go. I think it just still circles around to the understanding, the communication, the roles. It comes together every time. So you kind of need all three of those. Because I understand my role in my personal relationship with my wife. I understand my role with my kids. I understand my role with my fellas. I understand my role coaching. I can communicate through all of those. So, I mean, I think it's just understanding your role, communicating your part, and doing your job. We all have a job. We all have a role. When it's your family, you protect and serve. I don't protect, provide, and serve. I don't think there's really much else.
Yeah, not a whole lot of questions there.
Yeah.
Okay. What you
So
need
when
me
it
to do?
comes to this relationship, it's similar. Because I ain't gonna let nobody go crazy on y'all. When y'all need something, as brothers, we help each other out. So we serving. So I mean, and then we sitting here for a reason.
Yeah.
There's something that comes out of this podcast thing eventually, and that's the providing part. So I feel like it still goes around in a circle. Same thing you do for your family, you do for your team. Same thing you do for your team, you do for your sports team. Same thing you do for them, you do for your business. Like even if your DJ wasn't with your son and it was with another fella, another DJ, you still gonna treat it the same. You still gonna protect that dude if somebody's acting silly. You still gonna make sure the job is getting done. So as we grew up, I think that's just what was instilled in us as young men, and we turned into men that are willing to do for those around us. Be that person that's gonna protect, serve, provide. And I guess I feel like it just comes with adulthood for men. It should. All of us don't have it. It should, I think. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like those things should come as you grow into being a man.
No, I agree with you. I don't think those things are just given to you. You got to experience some things and be willing to grow. Yeah, a lot of us continue to go through the same lessons because we haven't learned from them. Why you keep going through that? Because you keep doing the same things. You know what I mean? But it's kind of made me think, talking about, the understanding roles that, what I was going to say. Hold on. Boom. Okay, when some people are fulfilling the roles that we thought that they would or that they were, or let's say somebody's just not showing up. Well, you knew that because they always showed that. You know what I mean? It's hard to get mad at people when you understand, well, that's what they typically do anyway. So how you...
Well, you're not supposed to get mad at people. You expect what they are.
What they've already been, yeah.
Like, there's no reason. If I work with somebody and I know that every Friday he gonna take off early, I expect it every Friday.
Yeah, why you gonna wait till this Friday?
I'm not gonna get mad this Friday just because I need him to help me with something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I expected it. I knew that's your role. You do that. That's you every Friday. It's the same thing with everything else, though, right? Like if you really think about it, football players, you expect them to do something. Every different position, you expect certain things to happen with that kid. Business, you expect your partner to do his job because he's been doing it, just like what we're doing here. Everything comes back to this. I'm gonna bring everything back to this. We expect each other to show up. We expect everybody to come with some type of feedback, some type of energy, some type of question, answer, communication. But we know it's gonna happen. We expect it because we know it's gonna happen. We don't expect it because we have to, because we're told to.
I got one for y'all. kind of on the same thing. That's what we kind of talking about. Do y'all feel? I started to think, and it's something I think everybody should. If you feel this way, do you feel everybody have a purpose? And if so, do you feel, or do you know what your purpose is, or do you still think that you? Me personally, I feel everybody have a purpose in this world. As a human being, we were sent here for a reason. Not everybody know right away. Take some time to figure it out. You know, but I feel we all have a purpose. Have y'all ever really thought about, like, what's your purpose here?
Yeah, I do. I think everything living has a purpose, from the plants all the way up to us. Has a purpose. I feel like me as a person, my purpose is to serve. Do something for somebody else. I don't need things, necessarily done for me. I don't need the praise. I don't need the uplifting. I've got it already. But I feel like my purpose is to give what I have to anybody else who needs it. I don't know who need it, but I feel like if we go through life, looking to just making a positive impact on people. So a lot of times I don't think we understand the impact that we make on certain people. We just know that, okay, we had a good moment, but that could have been something that changed their life, you know what I mean? So it's not up to us in that part, but just continue to serve, and do for others, love each other. I think it's that simple.
I agree. I think everybody has a purpose. That purpose ain't always good. Sometimes that purpose is a lesson. There's a lot of people that come into your life that you got to learn either the bad or the good from. Like, we've all had somebody that's been around us that really wasn't supposed to be around us. So my purpose, I think, just like yours, is just to give back, just to be willing to give my last, to serve, to just do for others. I don't, without any kind of recognition, I don't need anything back. You don't. I should be just doing, which I am. Yeah. So I think that's mine. Is just really to give back. I've taken enough. I've done my part as far as asking and getting things. Yeah, I just serve, give back.
Yeah, I feel the same for myself as well, because I done sat and thought back, because sometimes, we may have situations make us question, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we all done been through struggles and times, and we was talking about, like, our mental health and stuff like that, and I think that's when I was having some issues, that was what it was. Like, yo, what's my purpose, man? What is this? Like, sometimes you feel like things ain't going your way. And I had to really realize my purpose, to see that things were going my way and things were going the way it's planned. Like I said, I feel we all have a purpose, Everybody's just different, you know what I'm saying? Your purpose can be way bigger than mine, you know what I'm saying? Mine could be small, but it could be a reason that that purpose was put towards me, you know what I'm saying? And one thing, like, mom's growing up, she always like, even like, boy, stop frowning. You always want to kind of have your spirit happy and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So as I really sat down and thought about it, I say, that's my purpose, bro, to bring happiness to people. And, some people tell me that, like, bro, having a messed up day, Neil, chop it up with you, and you know what I'm saying? You never change, Neil, because that's my purpose, though, you know what I'm saying? And even, like, what I do as far as the DJing, that's really what it does. It makes people happy, you know what I'm saying? It really make me realize, that is my purpose, when I don't go do no party to piss people off. When I do a party, they happy. Yeah. They excited, they smiling, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was the purpose, I feel like, honestly, that's why I was here, to be a DJ. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I do it well. I feel like that's my purpose. I feel like you know, when I do it, it makes it bring happiness to people. You know what I'm saying? So, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's my purpose, to bring, you know, whatever. I'm the same way. Whatever I can do to help, like how we was talking about the youth, the ones that could be a purpose too. That maybe I haven't really tapped in to know that, like, that's really my purpose. Like, I know DJing is my purpose. I know I was put here to do that, to make people smile, to give people their best party they ever had. 'Cause I had people tell me, like, yo, this was the best party I ever had. That make me feel good. Let me know that was my purpose. It wasn't about the paycheck. The fact that you told me that make me feel amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is, all right, DJ, your best party? Wow. That's big to me. So I know that this is my purpose in life. I know I do bring happiness to the world. You know, if I have a party with 100 people, hopefully all 100 of them is happy. That's it. To me, that's a big thing. I made 100 people happy.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I really feel that this is my purpose. I feel like, and it's to bring happiness to people. You get what I'm saying? Positivity as well. You know, I try to keep it positive, but definitely happiness is my purpose, man. I realize that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel everybody have a purpose. Like, y'all, I may see your purpose more than y'all. Like, what y'all do for the community, what y'all do for the youth, that would attract me to y'all. That would make me like, yeah, let me get to know these brothers. What they do is big. What they do is good. What they do is great, actually. You feel what I'm saying? So I know that's y'all purpose, giving back. Just like how I try to focus on the ones that don't have a male role model. Y'all focus on all of them, and y'all definitely gonna meet the ones, though, without even focusing, the ones that don't have the male in their life. Also the ones that do, but maybe the male still ain't doing the stuff that y'all doing, or to tap in with them. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely know that's y'all purpose. You know what I'm saying? Is to be here for the youth, to teach them, help them grow up. You know what I'm saying? So we all have a purpose. It's just definitely dope to know if you know yours is, you know. Not saying that could be our only purpose. We probably got way more than what we do with the youth and what we do with the parties and making people, you know. Like, I hear a lot of people, they talk about people like, oh man, all they do is party. You don't know the happiness that probably brings to them. You know, you can kind of free your mind, just like with a lot of things you can do. Sometimes just people dancing can just make them, you know what I'm saying, their whole attitude to change. Not every party is some BS. Some of them is real positive, most of them, and it's for a purpose. It's to celebrate. A party is to celebrate, so nothing wrong with it. If you party every weekend and that make you feel good, that's good for your soul, that's okay. Not saying you should be, you know, partying, you know what I'm saying, not being responsible, not making it to work and taking care of your business, but party because that's something you enjoy doing, it's totally fine with me, man, and it bring you happiness. That's it. I want to be happy every day. I try to. I'm not every day, but we definitely try.
Try to be.
But if that will make me happy, though. Knowing that if I can do something that makes other people happy, that bring me happiness, bro. That's how I know it's my purpose. Like, if I came in here and y'all was frowning, I'm gonna be like, damn, man, what's up? Everything okay? My day gonna be off. Just the fact that I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with y'all, man. Y'all good? What's bothering you, coach? Everything, you know. It's not everybody want to open up and tell you everything that bother them. That'll mess me up. Like, damn, there's something bothering this dude. I can't even help him because he's not letting me know.
Yeah, see, and I just watched a story about that. The dude said, hey, I come into a place and people see me as the happiest person because I'm smiling, I'm telling you just all positive stuff, and you don't realize inside I'm not happy. I'm just trying to help you be happy.
And there's people out there like that, for real.
Yep.
For real.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that really caught my attention, and you saying that brought that back. He said, I'm not happy, but my job is to make everybody else in this room happy.
So my purpose ain't to ruin the day. Even if I'm going through something, I'm going to still keep it.
That's big.
Try to be positive, because I don't want y'all to ruin your day off of what's ruining mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if I can make y'all day better, that'll probably make my day better. Like, okay, you know what? But I'm look at the homies happy. They happy to be around me.
Yeah.
That's the purpose right there. Okay, it was raining. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, Neil? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Brought a little excitement, got a little energy now because your boy came around. That's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good purpose. You know, I would hate to be the person that come around and people just be like, oh, drop their head, like, oh, here this dude go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. I want to be the dude that's, yo, let's. Well, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the good thing about what we all do is, at least I know myself, and I've seen it with him. You go to Walmart or something in our small community, and you see somebody you know, and they just like, hey, coach, what's up? Hey, DJ, what up? Like that feeling is awesome. It's not. I don't think it's the fact that they're yelling out our name. It's not. It's just the love you feel when they say it. Like the energy. Like people don't realize how the feeling of energy.
Yeah.
Like people don't really pay attention to that. Energy, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you look at somebody, all that is energy, and people can feel it.
Yeah, people
like
know.
I mean, have you ever been walking somewhere and you can feel somebody looking at you, and you can tell that it's not, they're just looking at,
They got a problem.
They got an issue, and you can feel it though. Like you're like, something ain't right.
It's a lot of those. It's a lot
Something ain't
of
right.
those.
And you look around and somebody looking at you like, that might be where that energy was coming from. I can feel it. But then vice versa. And you start feeling good, you're like, man. And then as soon as you start feeling it, you see somebody you know across the room, hey! Like it. I love it. I love energy.
Yeah. Even seeing people like at the store, that's basically off the sight. They saw you and they got happy.
Yeah.
But the happiness came from the experience that that you guys shared from before. That stayed with them. You know what I mean? So
and that's what we all do is we give people experiences. We give people memories. We give people it's just stuff to go back to and think about and enjoy, and moments, and we're like a walking picture for people. Like, when you go back and look at a baby picture of your kids, or when you and your wife first got married or whatever, people get that feeling when they see us because of what we do. Like if you really think about it, people really get a good feeling because of what we give them, what we do for them, what we provide for them, who we are. It's the only reason we do we provide, we give because of who we are. So now we giving extra because we giving that experience for memories for later. And that nothing to do with us. That's for them. It's for you. It's for you later.
That is a dope feeling though. I know exactly what y'all mean. Ours be a little different because we're not around long enough to get to know them. But like for instance, I was just in the Circle K. It's always at that Circle K by the crib too. No, for real. I was in that Circle K, and then the little young girl, she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fine." She was like, and I'm like, "Damn, I can't remember." You know what I'm saying? And then as I'm in line checking out, I hear her telling her mom, "Yeah, that's the DJ that DJ at school." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I had a little dude that just happened again. This was a couple weeks ago though, and he came up to me like, "Dap me out." I'm like, he's like, "Good to see you." And I'm like, "Oh, that's what's up." And I'm feeling like, dang, I don't remember this kid, but I may only met him once, but he still remember. You know what I'm saying? And then, but the same thing happened. He was telling his dad, he's like, "That's the DJ." So I didn't know exactly what school, but it do feel good to have people recognize you for something that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially a good thing. I don't want, like we was talking about, don't recognize me for something. Well, I'm not gonna do nothing. But you hate that, like, this dude is always rude to people, or this dude is always, And we was talking about, far as DJing on the last episode, like we was just talking about like how the difference between certain DJs. I said, I try to keep myself approachable. Meaning like, I'm gonna speak to people like how you said when you come into when I go into an event, I'm gonna try to speak to every single if I can, so they feel comfortable to come and say, hey, because they was asking me, do people come and still ask for requests? I'm like, yeah, depending on the DJ. Some people, they don't feel comfortable. The DJ may be frowning and just have his head, so they're not gonna approach him and ask him. But me, I'm already done spoke to you, said hello, smiling, so you feel comfortable walking up to you, hey, you mind playing? But I want you to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be comfortable with me. I want to be approachable to you, and that's how people remember you, like I was just talking about. I can't remember everybody at every event, But if you remember me, that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's dope. And I definitely gonna remember you when I keep seeing you. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We just had this conversation, me and my wife. My first season coaching basketball in Maricopa for the city. There's a little girl named Kaylee. She was a beast. Like, she was more physical than the boys. And so this is 7, 8-year-olds I think we had.
Okay.
And now she's 8 for turning 18.
Okay.
And I just saw her recently. She was like, "Hey, coach, how you doing? This, that, and the other.
Yeah.
I ain't played basketball in so long, but I would come play for you if you." So, like, that feeling is just, that's it. Like, that feeling is what we do it for.
Yeah.
Like, 10 years later, same kid coming back saying, "Hey, I remember this, that, and the other."
Yeah, that feeling didn't age. It stays right where it's at. Yeah.
Our relationship honestly came off of him coaching. You know, coaching my son, and he keeping in contact with us after the fact. You feel what I'm saying?
After the fact.
Hey, so as we talking about the kids and the kids that we've seen grow up, how many kids do you think you really have had an impact on? Just a broad number. Just throw a number out there that you can think of.
Just trying to put a number to it.
Yep.
Kids, athletes, or just kids in general?
Kids in general. Because you got coaching and teaching. So you...
Yeah, in 1 year we had about 84 students in 5th grade. And all of them, I'll be honest, all of my students have told me that I'm their favorite teacher, you know.
So that number should be fairly high.
I would think. I'm going to try to put a number on there. That's got to be somewhere. I'm going to say somewhere between 500 and 1,000 kids.
Damn.
1,000?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I would say somewhere in between that number, I'll be comfortable saying that I've impacted that number of kids. I mean, it could be more, but I feel safe saying that.
Well, I know mine is nowhere near like that before. So,
how many you got in the DJ gig normally?
Well, but I wouldn't say that impact all of them like that. Even though watching DJs kind of impacted me
but you think about it though, some of these kids are seeing you in the store and they're just happy to see you. That's an impact.
Yeah. But I know, like, for sure, like, people's lives, like how we was talking about knowing the youth that didn't have male role models. I always felt like that before I even had a son. Like my cousin Darnell, I believe y'all met him. And he's grown now. He got Carson's dad.
Okay, yeah.
Carson's dad. I moved him to AZ. You know, before I met Brittany, he came for the summer. And he was like, "Man, when I graduate, I want to move to AZ." When he graduated, I was with Brittany, and she was pregnant. So I was like, "Look, things change. I know I said you can come, but I can let you still come to AZ. I'm a man of my word. But I'll give you 6 months, and then you gotta, you know what I'm saying?" But I brought him went to his high school graduation in LA. Brought him home with me to AZ. You know, he's still in AZ now, you know, doing well, have a son. So I feel like that was an impact in his life. Also, my niece, she moved back to LA, but I went to her graduation, me and Brittany together, and brought her, you know, and other, like, different youth. So I know definitely I impact them. Like we was talking about my nephew, you know. Hopefully I'm impacting him in a positive way, especially being around the stuff that he's around, you know. Some of Neil's friends, nowhere near, because y'all coaches, man, it's a whole different, you know, a broader situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying to get, you know, to impact all the youth I meet as well. I don't think I meet as much as y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? As many youth as y'all do. I have met a lot more dealing with y'all, though, being up under y'all, and I probably put some impact on some of the ones that y'all been impacting as well, as far as that way. But I can't put a number, but I know for sure, like personally, at least 10 that I could say that they probably respect me and appreciate what I've done for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely meeting more kids being around you guys.
Probably more than that.
Well, I know possibly, man.
Just between our kids, that's half of that.
Yeah. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
For sure.
I never thought about it till you asked that, though. For real. You know what I'm saying?
They respect you and love you, so.
Yeah.
Just between our kids, that's.
Yeah. You right. You right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something to definitely think about, you know.
Every time we're driving on that street, we're going to go to Neil's house.
That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. That's dope. That's dope.
When we going to Uncle Mo's house. Yeah, I get that.
Okay, yep. I understand.
I probably would go. I've been coaching for a while. Club programs, city programs, school programs, high school. Man. That's crazy. Like, for me to really think about it, like, that's crazy.
That number's always gonna be higher. Because it's numbers. It's the kids that we don't even know. That we had an impact on, and we.
Because I done did certain things like where Coach D was around, and I see the kids just come out of nowhere, happy to see him, giving them hugs and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, when we was at that event at Pathway, like, I'm standing over there with Neil.
Yeah.
Just every 2 minutes, another kid coming.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shoot.
Football game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Football game, yep.
Yeah, that was live.
I don't know. I'd probably put my number at. I don't know. I could say I'm over 1,000.
Yeah.
Easy.
I can say I'm over 1,000.
With me outside looking at it, that's crazy. But I mean, not outside, because I see y'all. But I'm just saying, like, just thinking about it, that is a lot. And I know definitely, you know what I'm saying, it's that or more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not over-exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? Because just me being around y'all, I probably met well over 100 kids, and it's a short time. You know what I'm saying? This is in the action sports part of it, not to mention all the other things y'all do. And it's just me. I'm not there as much as y'all, and this is guarantee 100 or more. Not more than 100. Come on, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The kids that I'd have met by going through Action Sports Youth Academy, definitely over 100. Solid ones at that, too. Not just like kids that still remember me and I remember them if I see them out. So you're right. I probably have impacted a couple more just by being out there with y'all, because they call me Coach Neil.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I try to, like, step up to the plate when I'm out there with y'all. I don't try to just be in the way. You know, I want to be Coach Neil. I want to be respected as, you know, trying to help the kids as well. So
that's right.
That's what's up, man. So yeah, I can only imagine y'all numbers. For sure.
Yeah, that's a
with the different teams y'all, different sports y'all did, different schools y'all worked at.
And the schools.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's probably way more than y'all probably can even think of. To be honest, y'all probably don't even know.
Volunteer opportunities.
Oh yeah, volunteer. Yeah, that's. That's another thing we got to do as a team too. We got to get out there and volunteer.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool for us to do. We just go volunteer and help out physically and help out getting it out there. And we use our platform to help other people.
We should just do it.
Yeah.
Just go somewhere and just start cleaning up. We're not even asking you. We're just gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
We don't want nothing. Yeah. We just taking care of it. That's all. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I love the impact that we have on people. Especially the ones growing up trying to find their way. Like, they gonna remember it. If they don't remember it, their parents gonna remember it. Somebody gonna remember it. Somebody gonna ask them, who helped you with that?
Where you learn that from?
Yeah, who pointed you in that direction?
Even if they don't remember it now, definitely later. Because there's so much that makes sense to me now that didn't make sense then, you know. And definitely, I can see, you know.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason why initially when I started putting the cleats on, getting out there, doing it, showing them rather than just coaching them.
Yeah.
I want them to be able to see it too.
Yeah.
And thankfully, we're still able to show and still illustrate how to do things correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a big bonus.
I don't think you even know. Since you ain't been back to basketball, they asking all the time, where's Coach Q at? He got football. I can't get him out here right now. He got football. It's that season now. You should tell him to come. That's a football day. He can't.
That got to be a challenge, though, trying to do multiple.
Oh, yeah.
Because the kids that y'all deal with does multiple sports. Have that ever, made y'all sit down and say, you know what, I think I just got to focus on one sport?
Yes.
As far as coaching on.
Yes, because I've talked to several football teams, and they're like, hey, Coach, you've done this, so why don't you come out and help? I can't.
So just basketball for you right now? I
got to do basketball because...
it's the time.
It's time. I don't have time to do my sport, help out in football, and then still spend time with the family.
Yeah.
Something
got to prioritize a little bit.
Yeah.
Something got to give.
Yeah, that's the big one, because it's not only that, it's just the time we're spending that time, we're committed to that time, and we're committed to it. Things may sacrifice if we give too much time, away. We'd be in the negative at home.
Yeah,
I need some time back. And you can't get time
back.
That
back.
Yeah, so, exactly.
The most expensive thing out there is time.
Yeah, and making those tough decisions, though, helping, because we all want to help. We want to continue to help. And if we can help as often as we can, we would. But it's just where we're spending those times. I think that's important. Yeah. That's part of learning how to, as becoming an adult. Where you put your time at? How much of it are you putting?
Yeah, managing time is everything. Yep.
Yeah, that's the same thing we trying to teach our kids.
Yep.
Time management is important. We got places to be. You got things to do. You got to manage that time.
Yep. You was up playing
teenager. You got a project to do and you ain't started it yet, and it's due in 2 days. They gave it to you 2 weeks ago.
Speaking of, I'm guilty of that. I'm in that. And the reason why I'm a procrastinator, because I've had success. I have early success in procrastinating. There's been some times where I missed the mark, but I have too many times where I just showed up and got it done. Oh, yeah. That's bad. That's how we create bad habits, because we had success during those bad habits. I think we can continue to use those bad habits until we get caught up. Yeah, procrastinating. Whoa, that's a lot of us are guilty of procrastinating. All of us ain't even gonna admit it. We wait till the last minute till we got to. It's not just the last minute, it's till we have to get it done. That's what we wait on.
Man.
Or even in sports, we wait until we don't always wait, but we might cruise until now they want to play. Now they want to play. Now I got to turn it on. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to just go into it, especially if you got somebody that's not willing to put forth the effort that you're putting forth.
Kind of take your drive down a little bit.
It can. It can. But procrastination for me, that's one thing that it's a strength and a weakness. Because you can just show up and get it done. That's clutch. Or you can show up and run out of time.
You show up and be out there fumbling around. That's happened.
Yeah.
We did that for high school basketball, our parent meeting. There was no planning. We didn't plan nothing. I didn't plan on what I was saying. We get out there and we just fumbling around. And I felt bad. I'm like, oh no, I can't do this again. I look bad in front of these parents.
Oh, you was coaching. This as a coach, not
this is the meeting part of it.
Okay.
So our AD set up the meeting for coach, parents, player, athletes.
Got you.
And so she did her spiel. She read off of the sheet that she was supposed to, and then my assistant coach did her spiel, and then I'm like, well, now I gotta kind of pull from some of the stuff that y'all said, kind of bring it together, but I wasn't ready for this.
I got you.
I was ready to give what I have in my head. I wasn't ready to go after y'all and pull some.
Yeah.
So now I'm repeating what y'all saying and trying to see what we missed, and
it's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be some fun.
We gotta plan it out. We gotta plan it out next time. Yeah. We can't procrastinate. We gotta plan stuff out. Gotta be ready.
Got you.
You stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready.
Exactly.
That's true.
Always.
Is that real?
Sugar Free said that.
Nah. That time real? Is that just
that's starting? Yeah. That's continuing on to the last.
So, okay. Like, whoa, we did?
Nah, that's just to continue.
Okay. We all right.
Yeah, we good.
Dang, we just talking?
Nah, it's all good. That's what we came for. The good conversation.
We just talk.
Yeah. Good conversation on Motivated Mind Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And we definitely talking about, motivational stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Stuff that people can relate to, especially people that's like us, that's about taking care of the business, taking care of the family, taking care of ourselves, That's what I like about our conversation here, man. It's definitely something that people can grow with or learn from, you know what I'm saying?
It's real.
Yeah, it's real, It's real fellas, real situations, real, we really like putting our all into this too, like when thinking about what so we can guide the youth and guide whoever's checking out our content, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully inspire them, motivate them, you know what I'm saying, to do things as well as if it's being a father, if it's being an example to the youth, whatever they can learn out of our episode today, which I think is a lot to learn. I learned some stuff, you know what I'm saying. Definitely gonna have me thinking about some different ways and different things, and I wanna impact a 1,000, you know what I'm saying? So and there's ways to do it, and I think that's our purpose, bro. It's definitely to impact the youth,
keep sharing these videos,
impact the people, impact each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I learned from y'all. Y'all inspired me to get down a certain way and move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I can't move, especially as we get older. The youth get older and they looking at us, so we can't move because if we the example, you know what I'm saying. They look at Coach D and they want to be like Coach D. They look at Coach Q. They look at DJ and S and they want to. So we gotta continue to represent in a certain way because we know they watching us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. The youth is watching us. They learning from us. Mm-hmm. So definitely a lot more I gotta consider. You know what I'm saying, to think about who I'm impacting because I never thought about it till today. You know what I'm saying? And the way I'm impacting them because I want to impact them in a positive way. I don't want them to ever do nothing negative, so I can't be doing nothing negative. How can I be a negative person telling you to be positive? It's not gonna work. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to be positive because I gotta realize there's more kids watching me than I thought, and y'all bring that to my attention. You know what I'm saying? So I have to move a certain way to be an example. More so than just Lil Neil. To everybody else. You know what I'm saying? To let them know, Because Neil know his dad, you know what I'm saying? He knows his dad's a good person, but the other people, they don't know until, they only know what you show them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got to show them that,
That's the good thing, we are who we are.
Yeah.
We're not putting on the front.
Right.
We don't ever go into an event where we just faking it.
Yeah.
The energy is real.
Yeah.
The love for what we're doing is real.
Yeah.
And they know it.
Yeah.
Everybody that see us, that's been around us, that heard about us, know it. Mm-hmm. They know what we're doing is real. And that's all of us, the DJ and the coach and the mentor and everything. Mm-hmm. It's real. Mm-hmm. What we're doing here is real.
Exactly.
We not finna cut out our fumbles. We showing y'all the real us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really who we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I stumble on big words sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really who I am.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't use a lot of big words. I'm a coach. We don't use a lot of big words.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We make it plain and simple for y'all.
Yeah.
When I use some big words, yes, I fumble.
Yeah.
It's me. I ain't ashamed of it.
Hey.
Oh Oh, this is a good conversation today.
I got something I want to ask you guys real quick before we move on. Lifestyle changes. Have you guys made any recent lifestyle changes?
Oh, yeah.
It can be diet. It can be extra. Whatever. Just something to better yourself that you've done recently. Like, okay, I started to cook a little bit more.
Okay.
Just make an attempt.
Okay.
You know, I have. So, and this is real recent.
You gonna tell us what you made?
No, I'm not. I mean, I can go over a few things that I've made. You know, I got some hits, some misses.
Yeah.
You know, we're here to live and learn.
Yeah.
But cooking is definitely something, you know, because Del Taco is right down the street from me, and that is a very dangerous thing. Mm-hmm. I like their chili cheese fries. I like their big ass burritos. Mm-hmm. You know, and right now they got a Cali burrito.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. So I had to make a decision. Okay, I'm going to try to cook more, whether it's, you know, chicken and rice, whatever. Mm-hmm. So that keeps me from having to figure I can go out and just get it.
Yeah.
That's a bad habit.
That's saving you money too.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So cooking, trying to cook.
What you got?
Yeah, Coach, you was asking me about recent lifestyle changes, and unfortunately, I can't think of none, but I definitely have some that I wouldn't mind attacking, like how he was talking about, far as changing the diets and the way we eat. I find myself buying lunch at work all the time when it's leftover food at the house. You know, so I definitely got to change that and start taking a lunch to work. It's gonna be healthier eating and save me money, because you know, spending money in that airport it gets expensive on food and stuff, you know. So that's definitely one that I want to. And get back to my workouts at Action Sports Youth Academy. Had to take a little break because of the car accident and having little back issues. But as the week goes on, I feel like my back is getting better, you know what I'm saying? So definitely give me about 2 weeks and I'll definitely be back out there. So that's a change I'm definitely looking forward to. The workout and eating better, for sure.
Okay.
Important ones too. Mom still be hitting me up. You went to the workout this Sunday? But she kind of left me alone because I told her about my back and she concerned about that. But once I get back to the workout, she'll be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Let you slide for now.
Yeah. Wait till she meet y'all. She got something she gonna ask y'all. She gonna ask y'all to add an extra day. She already told me. She already. I swear to God. When she meet y'all, she asking y'all to add an extra day to the workout. So I'm just keeping it real. You know, that's what moms want. Cause there's no way they can add an extra day for you.
Oh, we gonna do it.
Oh, look, I done started some. Thanks, Mom. But yeah, definitely, that's the ones that I need to change, though I haven't yet. It's the eating and the working out again, going back to the workouts. Because I'm 40 years old. Believe me or not, those are the best workouts I probably ever had. It's the ones I do with y'all, you know, because I'm tired. I feel it the next day. I had plenty of workouts where I felt like I needed to go back, you know. These ones, I be like, oh, yeah, my body got to get some time to heal. You know what I'm saying? That's how good it be, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
For real.
I feel good after those workouts. Let's see. What did I have? Drinking more water.
Okay.
I've been doing that. I think I've been eating better.
Okay.
So I don't know. Everybody know my thing is fries, French fries, and I've slowed down on that.
Okay.
For lunch, for work, I'm not eating fast food anymore. So I'm just trying to get back to how I was in the military, I guess. Like that's where I'm trying to get to. So
I agree with that. There's a certain structure that you had, you know, in the earlier stages. But when you get out of it, you kind of have to develop your own structure. You can't use the same structure that you had before. You got to kind of develop your own. And I struggle with that. I just do what I want to do. That's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you end up procrastinating.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, that's my thing is I'm just trying, just like you, just trying to eat better, be healthier in life in general. We got kids to make it for.
Okay, understand that.
My son, my youngest is 8. I want to be able to get out there when he's 15 and at least be a little active with him. I mean, I may not be able to sprint the sprints he do or run full court game like I'm gonna try.
You gonna push it? No.
But I got to do it now. Get myself right now to hopefully be able to give him what he needs when he's a teenager. So.
And not to throw you off the game plan, but since you said you're a fry dude, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fry dude. I gotta ask you this, Coach. Where you think the best fries come from? Where's your favorite spot to get some fries?
Here we go. It depends. Like one of my favorite spots right now is Red Robin.
Oh, for real?
Because they season their fries.
They season their fries.
They steak fries.
Okay.
Yeah. They got potato in there.
Yeah.
Like I give you that homemade type of feeling?
Almost, yeah.
Okay.
So of course homemade is first of all, but if I'm going out, Red Robin.
Okay.
If I'm trying to grab something quick and get in and out, Old Faithful McDonald's is always there.
Okay.
What about you?
I want to say Rallies and McDonald's.
I thought about Rallies. Yeah.
Rallies is probably...
Yeah,
and McDonald's, but like he said, it all depends on the taste that day, though. You know, I can have that McDonald's fries taste because I think they are one of the bummers when it comes to the fries. But then Rallies, the way they, like we talking about the seasoning and so I say Rallies and McDonald's for me.
Okay.
It's something about that crinkle cut, though.
Yeah.
Culver's got a nice crinkle cut.
Okay.
Their fries are pretty good.
Okay.
Del Taco, of course. But with the main ones, I'm not mad at Wendy's fries. I'm not.
Wendy's ain't bad either. You right. That sea salt they use too to season it.
Certain fries, you only got a certain amount of time to eat them, no matter where you at with it. So you just gotta eat the fries first. Wendy's, you can go a little longer.
Okay.
Freddy's, I got a problem with they fries.
Some strings, some shoestrings. I don't mess with shoestrings. That ain't no fry.
Yeah,
that ain't no fry. That's a chip.
Yeah, you gotta dump chili on those. You gotta dump some chili and cheese on those. They enjoy those. You right.
That's the only thing. Them in and out. If they can change their fries up, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Them fries so skinny, salt can't even stick on them. You know what I'm saying? Salt can't even touch them. You know, salt roll right off of them. You right. Well, that's one thing we got in common. We like to eat, though. But definitely we're going to eat better. You know what I'm saying? So we could be around for the youth, Yeah,
I'm going to do more. Even though I don't really mess with the vegetables like that, I can definitely mix some juices, some smoothies. If I can do that, because pineapple can make anything better.
That ain't no lie.
Pineapple strong. Pineapple strong.
You ever try to mix that with some vegetables, though?
No.
Look, when I do ribs, I use pineapple juice sometimes. When I'm cooking ribs, I use pineapple juice sometimes.
Yo, that's... Yeah.
Don't sound bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very acidic, very sweet.
Yeah. I had a friend that when he barbecued, he used to like to put Tampico on the meat. No, I'm serious. I'm for real. He used to marinate it.
What recipe is that?
I don't know. For real. But he just made me realize that off of saying that. Yeah.
I don't know.
He let it sit in Tampico for a minute.
Asada?
It was any meat that he was gonna put in there. No, it was actually grilled chicken breast that I seen him do it. I don't know if it was other, but definitely the chicken breast. Along with the season.
I'm not gonna try it. But that sounds like
pico.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even put that to the test.
I remember growing up watching moms pour beer on her barbecue and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's only a couple things beer, pineapple juice, apple juice, and I've used soda, Coca-Cola on ribs.
Okay.
That's pretty much
Did you taste it, though? Like, could you taste the flavor from the...
So the Coke is not, is you're just getting the sugar and the acid.
Okay.
That's all it really is for, is Just the sugar.
Okay.
Because I mean, I like my ribs to have a little sweet to them.
Okay.
So.
Got you.
All right. Since we on the food topic, what's some weird things in our food? Okay. Mustard and tuna. When you making your tuna, you put a little bit of mustard in there?
Never had done that before.
You don't taste it, but all right.
I don't think I ever put mustard in my tuna.
I ain't seen nobody do it, but I put a little bit of mustard in there. I put a little bit of mustard in my chili, mustard in my burger. Mustard is something good to cook with.
Yeah.
Mustard is something good to cook with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your chili?
Hell yeah. In the chili. Not a lot. Not a lot, because mustard can be pretty strong. Put a little bit of mustard in your chili. Boy.
You know what I like a little bit of? I guess it's kind of strange. A little bit of jelly on a burger. Have you ever tried that?
I mean, when it was made, it was like bacon jelly or something on a burger.
Yeah, I like a little bit of jelly on a burger.
But you mean like
I have
grape jelly?
Yeah.
Smack it on the bread?
On the bread, yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah, real good. A cheeseburger with a little bit of jelly, something that I find that be kind of tasty.
I might have to try that.
I'm gonna try it.
I mean, I had
it started with like
breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, well, that's how it started off of doing like a sausage, egg, and cheese bread, and putting a jelly. And I was like, yeah, let me try it with just a burger and cheese, and I enjoy it.
You know what? Now you say that, I think I would too.
Yeah.
Cause you think about the breakfast you get at McDonald's. Just put some jelly on there. Yeah.
Try just a regular burger. Yeah, with some jelly on it. It's pretty good to me.
Go get some burgers for the night. Really thinking about that now. Dang.
Some burgers from Montana.
I wish.
Real cow.
What about you, Coach? Is it something that you think is those strains that you put on your food that people be like, nah?
Sugar in your rice?
I don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. That's yours.
Sugar in your grits?
I don't do that either.
Nah, me neither. But I know people that did. You do? That's you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Butter and sugar.
Okay.
Butter and sugar.
Got you.
I like my
rice, grits, and oatmeal.
I like mine savory. My breakfast had to be savory. Like, I got salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I put that on there too, and still put sugar on there.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yup.
I don't think I ever put anything strange in, but I mean, I've tried goat, I've had calamari, I've tried some things, but I don't think I've ever actually just
frog legs. I don't think that's strange enough
frog
either.
legs,
Golden calamari, that's a regular dish.
Goat?
Yeah, I love curry goat. I love some
alligator,
goat.
frog legs.
Alligator, that's different. I tried gator before.
I'm just playing.
That's normal on the menu as well, man. Oh, man, you gotta talk about exotic dishes that's not normal, man. Not everyday dishes, bro.
I ain't never ate that. I ain't fried it. No, nothing. Put ketchup on it, sugar. No.
Nah.
That's not what you put on it. Whipped cream. Never mind.
Don't do Hennessy. Don't pour it.
Oh no! Who was thinking that one?
Hey,
you trying to hurt somebody, including yourself? Man,
not me. Somebody else.
Crazy.
Somebody else got hurt.
That's crazy.
Oh, you know someone that did that?
That's crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The Henny?
Hey, put your hand up when you're in class, boy. Raise your hand.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you.
No.
It burns. Yeah, but I've lived it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I guess nothing gonna get more exotic than that talk right there.
Yeah, that's it right there. You won. You won.
I was trying to help you. I can't think of nothing.
I can't think of nothing. Man.
Yeah, this was a good convo today, man.
Good day.
I enjoy it like all the other ones we do as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's always good to be around my brothers. Sit down, chop it up, brainstorm.
Preach.
You know. It's always a good thing, man. Motivated minds, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta stay motivated.
Yeah, definitely. And push each other to be motivated, you know. And push our youth we was talking about to be motivated in whatever they decide to do.
Anybody that's watching this, anybody that hear about this, we want everybody just get a little motivation out of it. That's it. Find something that makes your day better. Even if it's some of the funny stuff we say, enjoy it.
Yeah.
We got a little bit for everybody in what we do here.
Definitely.
So
I agree. Another big word, even though it's 5 letters. I just counted in my head. I don't want to. Impact.
Okay.
Impact. You know what I mean? Making an impact.
6 letters, but it's all good.
shorter letter. But
Yeah, I got you though. That's what we do. We hold each other down. You know what I'm saying?
About T at the end, he just impact.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna ask the kids often, you know, who have you made an impact on today, or who have you helped? What have you done for somebody else other than yourself?
Yeah.
You know.
And ask them both. I'd ask them both ways.
Yeah.
Who you feel like you've impacted and who's impacted you.
Yeah.
Just within the last week, who's gave you something.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it more intention to actually to ask.
Yeah.
You know, we can make an assumption. Okay, when we're doing something positive, so something got to be coming out of this. But to hear it from them, I think is big as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully within the next few episodes we can get a guest on here with us. Got a few people reaching out and asking, so I think it'll be fun for them too.
Yeah, definitely.
Just got to be in the same mindset. So
That's it.
we gonna check the temperature before we do it. So
Yup. Yeah, man.
I think we good for the day, fellas. What y'all think?
Man, I think this was dope, man. Appreciate you having me over, you know.
Yeah.
Appreciate that always.
It's always good to come home to the bar.
It's much
Definitely.
needed. It's much needed. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah, this
Gotta get this off. Yup. Speaking to y'all.
No judgment zone.
No. You guys made me think too. You know, what you guys think about certain things that you guys say, you know, it's definitely activate my thoughts in different ways. You know, I can think a certain way, but when you hear things from other people, it can definitely open things up for you a little bit more too. So
Yeah,
I appreciate that for sure.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all, man. This is Motivated Mind Podcast.
Yeah, man.
I'm DJ NS.
Coach Q.
Coach D.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all again soon. Peace out.
Yeah.